I'm originally from Orange County, which is kind of a notoriously conservative suburb outside of LA, and my parents are both kind of liberal Jewish doctors. And when I was in 4th grade, I was obsessed with the OJ Simpson trial. And I didn't know a lot about it. What I knew, I'd mostly overheard, like on the sidelines at a soccer game while eating orange slices, in the pediatrician's office, flipping through a Time magazine, walking through my parents' room while they were watching CNN. But I knew that it deserved my attention. So I decided I would approach it as a journalistic endeavor. I was in 4th grade, and what was meant to be an act of journalism turned out to be more kind of a creative interpretation. I started with construction paper, which I cut in half. I was also an environmentalist. And I drew OJ Simpson as a stick figure twice as large as every other stick figure. And on every page, he was holding a gun. I know. So when he was grocery shopping, there was a gun in his grocery cart. When he was at home watching himself on Judge Judy, meta, he was also holding a gun. When he got angry, the gun would spew blood. Weaponry was not my forte. Beanie Babies and Foursquare was my forte. But I pressed on. On every page, even the animals talked. So outside of the courtroom, the squirrels were like, "Did he do it? Did he kill?" And a plane going over the courthouse, there was a woman that said, "Did he kill?" So it was part journalism, part novel, part experimental piece. And I titled it OJ Simpson, Man or Murderer. And I showed it to my parents, and I said, "What did you think of this? Do you like it?" And they said, "It's brilliant." So it just so happened that the completion of my first book coincided with Mrs. Meekum's show and tell, my 4th grade teacher, and I thought, why not bring it in and teach the class something that I'm passionate about. So there I was, sitting on the floor in Indian style with the rest of the little Indians, and I had to sit through a slew of other bad show and tells. There was a hamster named Hammy, a rain stick, a crocheted scarf that I knew Julie didn't even have the hand-eye coordination to complete. So the whole time I'm just thinking, man, once I get up there, I didn't know the word fucking. I don't even think I knew the word freaking. I'm going to really knock it out of the park. You know what I mean? So finally, Mrs. Meekum called my name, and everything slowed down, and I made my way to the podium, and I opened the book, and I said, OJ Simpson, Man or Murderer? And I made searing eye contact with everybody in the front row. And then I turned the page, and I said, By Amy Silverberg. And I made searing eye contact with everybody in the second row. And I thought, as I read the first page, that at any moment Mrs. Meekum would sweep me away to cameras and paparazzi outside. Like not even the LA Times, the Orange County Register would want to get their hands on this book. That didn't happen. I was swept away to the principal's office. And I thought, okay, well, the principal will tell me that it's brilliant. That's not the word the principal used. The principal said it was completely inappropriate and very politically incorrect, which is a word that I would not grow to understand for a long time. And I was sent home, and I didn't want to write again for a long time until Bill Clinton brought me the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and then I knew that, you should just follow your instincts. And so at that moment, I learned a lot about the power of the written word and how important it is to know your audience. That's it.
Thank you so much.